All right, join me on page 397 of your Go Math textbook. You're going to need scratch paper to follow along. Let's go ahead and get to it. Any parallelogram can be divided into two congruent triangles. We learned that last Friday. Okay, any parallelogram, rectangle, square, or a parallelogram, we can break it apart into two congruent triangles, which is why we can use that formula, area equals base times height divided by 2. So the area of each triangle is half the area of the parallelogram. That's why we divide it by 2 or multiply by 1/2. So the area of the triangle is half the product of its base and its height. Again, we learned that last Friday. So here is our formula. So when I ask you what is the formula to find the area of a triangle, that is it. Area, A is for area, equals 1/2 times the base times the height. Okay, another way of writing this same formula will give you the same answer is area equals base times height divided by 2. Okay, this is the way I like to think of it most often. But again, both formulas give you the same answer. Okay, both of them work. And remember, the height has to be a perpendicular line to the base. So no, you can't use any slanted lines to measure your height. Okay, these lines won't work to measure your height. It's got to be vertical and horizontal lines only. Vertical and horizontal lines only. Here you'd have to, vertical would be this line, and you just measure it, even though it looks like it's upside down, that's okay. And horizontal, they form perpendicular lines. Okay, the Flatiron Building in New York is well known for its unusual shape. The building was designed to fit the triangular plot of land formed by 22nd Street, Broadway, and 5th Avenue. The diagram shows the dimensions of the triangular foundation of the building. What is the area of the triangle? So a lot of information here, but really this is all we need, our little diagram here, where we have the height, our vertical line, and our base, our horizontal line. And our formula says area equals 1/2 times the base, which in this case the base is 190, times the height, which is 79. But again, any order, since it's all multiplication here, any order, we can put those numbers in any order we want. Okay, how can you find the I'm just going to jump over here to this little purple section right here. How can you identify the base and height of the triangle? The base and the height form perpendicular lines. All right, so write the formula. Again, there's our formula. Area equals base times height. Substitute 190 for the base. Here's the base, 190, times our height. Here's our height, 79. Multiply the base times the height. So they decided to multiply base times height first. We could have multiplied 1/2 by 190 first. We could have multiplied 1/2 times 79 first. A lot of different ways you can do this. Okay, so they chose to do 190 times 79 first, so I'm going to show my work here. 190 times 79. I multiply the 9 times each number. 9 times 0 is 0. 9 times 9 is 81. Carry my 8. 9 times 1 is 9. Plus 8 is 17. Kiss that 9 goodbye, but hug it out. Got to have that 0 placeholder. 7 times 0 is 0. 7 times 9 is 63. 7 times 1 is 7. Plus 6 more is 13. Add all that up. 0, 1, That's 10, carrying my 1, 4, 5, and 1. So 15,010. And now we do half of that. Okay, so half of 15 is going to be 7,500, and then half of 10 is 5, so 7,505 would be my area. Or I can work that out to 2 into 15,010, because remember, multiplying by 1/2 is the same thing as dividing by 2. 2 can't go into 1. 2 can go into 15 7 times. 7 times 2 is 14. Subtract gives me 1. Add a 0, bring it down. 2 goes into 10 5 times. That's 10. Subtract gives me 0. Bring my 1 down. Goes in 0 times. So 1. Bring my 0 down. 2 goes into 10 5 times. So there again is my answer. Okay. And that's it. That's all you have to remember. That formula, area equals base times height. Or you can say area equals base times height divided by 2. Okay, as long as you know that formula, then you're just plugging in numbers and doing the math. And it's just basic math, multiplying and dividing. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.